Hello everyone, and welcome back to Zelda Speedruns for Game 3 of the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 8 Losers Bracket Top 12 between Jim and Tanjo. On tracking today, we've got Laz and Lotta Chiamaka, and commentating for his third race in a row is Alex, and joining him is Snacks. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks, Golden
Thanks,
Devil. You can't get rid of me. Back for Game 3. This has been
Yeah,
a
you
good
guys-
series so far.
Yeah, you guys are stuck with me for the next, not quite 2 hours, probably.
We got ARAM Clash later. I'm stuck with you for longer.
Well, you know.
I guess the rest of us are. The
Yes.
rest of y'all. Yeah. Nah, nobody's
But yeah.
stuck with you.
No.
Anyways, let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Predictions for Game 3, besides probably a very close race.
I mean, nothing too crazy. I think, not having really seen much of Game 1, but watching Game 2, I'm expecting this to be a close race. I know Game 2, Tanjo had some really good routing, so should be interesting to see here, but I'm just excited. I haven't watched a lot of S8, so...
I'd say it's a different beast than previous seasons. I think it's got a lot more variance in it.
Yes.
Which is a good thing and a bad thing, but there's also a lot more information, so you get to use your knowledge brain a bit more. And Tanjo sought out hints in the last game, and that helped him identify that Forest Haven had a shard, and that also led to items needed to beat the game. So it kind of helped him out there. So there's good and there's bad.
All right. So we're starting off on outset.
All right.
Feels S3,
Tanjo-
man.
Yeah. Maze is dead.
Sword
15
on shoes.
shoes. Sword. Okay, Needle Rock Cave is dead. 15 shoes
Okay.
sword. Maze is dead. I kind of got like a third of those hints at most. Starting with a bow.
That is quite nice. I did see both Horseshoe and I believe Diamond Step are both Path.
Okay.
So I know Tenjo was like, I don't know how he reads these hints so fast.
I think he plays them back on a recorder.
That makes
Not
sense.
on a recorder, but on the
Like on the VOD or whatever.
the VOD. Yeah. Okay. Horseshoe Mold. DSI Helm. Jim's showing us them. Violet Godin. Finally get to see Taji. And then Windfall Cali.
Okay.
Cliff Flat, Angular, Oasis, Forest Haven.
Base dress nothing. Blue shoes required.
Okay, Forbidden Woods,
Chest
Locked
and
in
Tree
Tree
Trunk.
Trunk.
Okay.
That was the last one I missed. And the Neo Rock Cave is
Perfect.
a Rainbow Ruby, which I don't think they'll be getting though.
I mean, I know these guys both love their memes, but I doubt they're gonna go all the way out of their way for the
Not in the
Rainbow
Game
Ruby.
3, most likely, yeah.
No. If it was a Game 1, maybe, but...
Yeah. Good to finally see a different dungeon here, to see Taji. I think we've gotten to see all of them across the seeds. So, very nice.
We love that, yeah.
Yeah. A bottle under Link's house, that's kind of funnily placed. It's a good thing we started here, otherwise that'd be a little mean. No great way to get a fairy elsewhere.
Yep, I don't know how fast we'll see these two guys rush that. Probably not too quick, but... Tanjo headed down to Islet, gonna check out, see if our path hint is... Well, actually we have both, so we can do both. Never mind.
Yeah. How much of Outset did Tanjo do? I think he did all of it, right? That he could do?
Yeah, he did all
Jupiter's
three,
Cave. Okay, I was too busy trying to figure out what the heck our hints were.
At least unless... The only check he could have skipped was maybe Mesa, but I'm pretty sure he grabbed that.
I think he got that. I think he was rolling
Yeah.
across the bridge when Jim was reading hints.
Gotcha, okay.
I think. So he's getting pretty unlucky here with the
There we go.
jumps. Yeah. Took
All
him
you
a
had to
little
do
bit.
was call it out. And...
Yep. What is Jim doing? This could be some spicy play here.
Looks like he's setting up for a super swim here. Is he
I'm
gonna
not sure
swim
where
to
to.
Islet? There's no way this is faster if he's going all the way to Islet.
Yeah. And it's a bit late. Photosensitive warning.
Yes.
Thank you, Yao. On Jim's side of the screen. This one's a little rough, especially since it's daytime.
Tanjo picking up his Picto here in Islet.
Yep. Can't lead the bombs, and it can't lead to a bow because we started with a bow. So I
Be
wonder what
for
that
like
Godam
magic
path.
or leaf or something.
Magic relief.
It's pretty much all that's maybe grapple if leaf is like deep touchy or something.
Yep. All right. You can look at Jim's side of the screen again. He's
All
finished
right.
the super swim successfully.
So yeah, Jim going for the swim there. I don't really know if that was worth it, but it looked cool. So
Yeah. It did look cool. Hey, there's the hints. Thank you, Golden Devil.
shout outs
And
to
the
Golden Devil, by the way.
trackers. Yeah.
Free streaming all 3 races back to back.
I think
Or did
he
someone
didn't
take
do
game 1? I
one.
forget.
Yeah,
Okay.
not do game 1. So there's also something spiky here. Moblin's letter. Alright.
Okay. Not super useful right now, but
Maybe. We'll keep an eye on it at the very least with that path.
for sure.
Interesting.
Okay.
Tenjo opting to warp to Windfall now. Not going after the DSI path to Helmrock or Horseshoe to Mulgara. I guess you can't really get... You could do Leaf Skip and then get one of the checks on Horseshoe. But
At
you
least
can
you
do
could
both
peek
Diamond
the
Skip.
other.
Not Diamond
Yeah.
Ship. Diamond Step.
I know what you meant, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure. I guess personally, I probably would have pushed that, but I'm also not a nearly as good of a runner as these guys, so
No, I agree with you here. I would have pushed the Diamond Step.
Jim's gonna head down and grab it.
Maybe Tanjo just trying to follow the Godam path. Getting
Yeah, if you can get
Picto
early
there,
bombs or
and
something, yeah,
yeah, maybe that leads to something useful.
yeah,
Although it can't lead to bombs because it was inside Islet. But Leaf or
true.
Magic, those are still on the table. And then anything that unlocks entrances too. So is Tanjo buffering for you as well?
He's running fine for me.
Okay, I might just refresh my page then.
Yeah, go for it.
See if that fixes it. Because Jim was not buffering, but Tanjo kept buffering. So see if this is any
Weird.
better. Yeah.
Jim unfortunately went for the DSE, didn't quite get it, so gonna set it back up here. This looks good.
Yeah.
Nailed
A
it.
little hard to do that first time because you don't have a really good visual cue.
Mhm. Tanjo just hanging out for Mila here.
Liz had something both seeds so far. See what she has this time.
Well, unlucky.
Yeah, breaks the trend. Maybe there was a meta gameplay from Tanjo to just go Mila
Yeah,
instead of
usually
Diamond Step.
I've seen a lot of people usually do Mila at the end, but
I think it was more common in season 7 when you had starting magic, but I feel like in season 8 you put it off a bit more, just because you need like one more item. But I guess here you started with bow, so you have the same amount of items as in season 7. So I could see an argument maybe for putting it off. Not sure.
regardless, in the end, not too rough for Tanjo. I'm sure Jim will do it at some point, so
Oh yeah.
that would be one heck of a play if you somehow skip. Oh, there's our bombs.
Alrighty, bombs and diamond step. That does check out for our path hint.
Okay, so we're pretty hook shot locked so far. Quite a few zero checks left though, so
Oh, yeah. did not catch which dungeon entrances we need this seed. Maybe we'll see it if somebody warps.
Honestly, I wasn't paying that close of attention either, so...
No forest haven. Okay. Mark that one
Okay.
off. I'm sure we're going to have a look soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boomerang so far on one ball. Very nice.
And a pearl, okay.
You have a windfall to Cali. So that's that boomerang, most likely.
Mhm.
So again, really fast path hints. Or path hints that have been resolved really fast. This,
Yep.
It feels like this series, even.
Yeah, from what I saw of Game 2, they all were pretty early game hints.
There wasn't much guessing involved, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
But Jim
Clean
just...
skip there, Jim. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
He
realize
hit the
Jim
vines.
doesn't even set it up, yeah.
Yeah, he hit the vines on seed 2, and it damaged him, and we thought he was going to go off the edge, but it knocked him in such a way that he landed safely.
So Jim
So I guess he just YOLOs
gonna
it.
take the risk. Headstone. So whatever dungeon's in Headstone has a shard.
Yep. No foolish dungeons hinted, at least. So
That's a...
Maybe-
That feels like that's been a rarity, because I feel like a lot of the S8 seeds I've played and watched have had at least one dungeon hit foolish.
yeah, I agree with you there. Just a consequence of 4DRM,
Yeah.
for sure.
Jim getting kind of lucky here. Gonna check the cave, which actually is gonna work out.
Magic.
Magic, okay.
Locked by our leaf, which we have no information on currently.
We have a couple pests that could potentially be leaf, but that's about all we got.
Yeah. Also going to kill the Chew Jelly. We do need 15 of those for a sword this seed.
Yes. I'm a little surprised he didn't grab it on the way up, but whatever.
Also, did he grab the Diamond Step one? I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
No, that one's pretty along the path as well, to be honest.
It's tough when you don't have hookshot, though.
That's true. I guess if you're in that corner, you need to say warp out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I could see that, actually. That's fine.
I do think it's probably worth it to grab it, but whatever.
You get 2 here at Crescent. You get an easy one at Pop Rent. You need one more. And you just get the one at Northern Ferry, I guess. I think that's fine, then.
Yeah.
So we start with 10 this season.
I will say, side note, Blue Chews. I love that we've added this check.
I think it's a fun addition.
I think
yeah.
it's a fun check, yeah. With it being hinted.
And starting with 10. I think just, you know,
Yes.
just having you get a few. It's more
Makes
interesting
for
than single statues. For
For
me,
sure.
in terms of checks you need 5 of to get something. Because you
Yeah.
actually have to work for the statues instead of just clearing normally.
That's fair, yeah. It's kind of
The
annoying when you
cutscene.
have to do both, but...
Does suck. Yeah.
Alright, Tanjo, get on it. Let's speed up that cutscene real fast.
Tanjo's stream is struggling on my end. Is it just me? Or is
It's
it
just... I don't know, my streams just randomly, like, jump 10 seconds into the future, so I don't know, but...
weird?
I guess I'll try resetting. I think it buffered for everybody, yeah.
Okay. Unlucky. Oh.
Jim picking up another bottle here at Bomb Island sub. Believe that's also vanilla, but...
I think you might be right, yeah.
Or is it the cave that's about... I forget. It doesn't matter.
I don't think it's the cave. I think it's the platform. Or sub.
Yeah, anyway.
One of those.
Tanjo picking up the spoils bag here.
That's very nice to get on Windfall. Fuck,
Yes.
I missed the hint on Jim's side.
I honestly wasn't even looking. I forgot there was a ho-ho there. Shard 6 on Windfall? Okay.
Okay. We have not seen any shards so far.
Maybe Gossip Girls will be our.
Nope.
Well, Treasure Shard 12. That's.
Classic Pompey and Vera. Oh,
Oh no, Jim.
Jim taking a dip in the spicy marinara.
Not,
Let me reset
not
the
the
room.
marinara.
Yeah.
Common Bomb Island. Oh, true. No, actually, I don't mind Bomb Island as much as some people.
I think it's fine. I think the hitboxes for the pathway should maybe be looked at, but other than that, I think it's okay. It is wooden, though.
Doesn't look like. Yep. At first glance, I thought it was spiky, but this is why we telescope it.
Yep. Shoutouts to previous seasons. Season 4, you had to just do every check regardless.
Ugh.
So you had to do Bomb Island every time.
Don't remind me.
There were also no hints, right? I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
For season 4, yeah, no hints.
Now for us extra boomers, we had S3, which didn't even have FF Orb, but
True. I'm not an extra boomer like you, unfortunately. I still feel like a zoomer at heart when it comes to Wind Waker, but I joined right after season 4, so I'm really not.
I feel the same way. That I'm like, wait, I've been part of this community for like 6 years now. What the hell?
Where did the time go?
I know, seriously. Okay.
Alrighty.
Ivan having our hook shot.
That puts the stuff in Diamond Step into logic.
Yep.
So we're suddenly back in it. That is Shard 6, I believe. If I consult the picture, it is Shard 6.
Perfect. Because
That's
I always
the
forget
Pompey
which shard is
goal.
which.
Yeah, me too. That's why I've got a diagram that somebody made and posted in the Discord. 'Cause otherwise, I
Yes.
wouldn't remember.
Honestly, if I was playing, I'd just be like, yeah, that's probably the hinted shard. But
Good enough, yeah.
good enough, yeah. Nothing on skulls.
So in terms of what the Picto Box led to, it led to
Spoils so far.
Spoils bag, and we haven't seen anything from Spoils as far as I can tell. It leads to a sword that we know of, but
Mhm.
Maze is dead, so we don't need that sword unless it locks the other swords and there's something on Phantom Ganon, which is pretty unlikely given how
Likely
many
not.
items we
Yeah.
have. Yeah. Seven ice ring. Okay.
Oh, you're a couple seconds ahead of me. Okay.
Am I? Shoot.
Let me just. I'll reset here.
Okay.
Tenjo was like just about to talk to him as he said that for me. So
I will maybe refresh on my end as well, just to make sure I'm not ahead.
I just refreshed. So
Looks like Tanjos has stopped buffering a bit, so hopefully it gets better. I think I was ahead.
that's
Yeah.
whatever.
I think we're better now, though. Just got
Tenjo
the
just
item.
got the chart. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Both of us were behind. Okay.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, we're fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Whatever. It's fixed. Whatever. So I don't know where Tanjo got those power bracelets. I'm assuming they were here at Northern Fairy.
Tot. Yeah.
Oh, Tot. Okay.
So Jim's just about to get them.
Cool.
They don't necessarily do too much for us this seed. Or at least they won't for Jim. They might help Tanjo go to Bomb Island early.
Yep. Yeah, those bombs are in kind of a weird spot for Tanjo.
He's got a path hint there. He's got hook shot. I would think now he would be more incentivized to go down there.
Probably.
But he's put off
Especially with-
outset pretty far, quite a bit this series.
Okay.
But yeah, and since we started there too, that's even less reason. Not sure.
I mean, you can get Grandma Mail, you can do, obviously, Horseshoe and, like, Diamond Step, so it's not... To me, it would make sense to do it, but I don't know.
I'd agree. It's double path. Like
Yeah.
there's two things there that you have not gotten. Yeah. You get some ho-ho hints, which Tanjo loves. And you also get some path items and then blue choose.
Yep. This chat is getting really, like... this chat is getting really feisty about this argument, my god.
Some people hate the
I've
statues.
just been kind of glancing down at it. It's statues versus Makar versus... Yeah. Well, Makar and statue fans get to rejoice this seed.
Yep.
Medley fans... Too bad. Oh. Interesting.
Tanjo
So apparently Tanjo didn't get Mesa?
Huh. That's a choice.
I swore I saw him grabbing it, but I guess not. Whatever.
Interesting. Okay. I was trying to think if he went up to like Cyclos after instead of, so he just got like the right side and sailed over to Cyclos, but that wouldn't make sense. So I wonder why he skipped that.
Not sure.
Regardless, I think both runners kind of just changing places here. Jim doing
Yeah.
some more Windfall, Tanjo clearing out the places Jim already went to, Horseshoe, Diamond Step.
Pretty much the only new check we're going to see is if Graham has anything, but other than that...
Yeah. Looks like nothing on Grandma Mail.
And nothing of value was lost.
Lucky, yeah.
Oh,
Look at
well, that's
that.
convenient.
Very nice sword there.
Alright. Sword on Beetle. I don't think that'll change too much of how these guys are going to play it, but...
No, no hammer.
Really-
You don't really want to go FF at all. It's just for Phantom
Yeah.
Venom. Makes combat easier. Although the amount of combat we're doing, it's really just Horseshoe, Cave, which we have Bow already for, so it won't help immediately.
Yeah.
But we need it, so.
True. Oh,
So if Jim puts off Beetle Shop Ship for another hour, I'll be very surprised.
I mean, I wouldn't say Jim is trolling if he was doing that, but
I probably would.
that would... It would certainly be an interesting play.
Isn't that crazy? Or did Tanjo throw a nut, skip the vines, and then the nut went in?
I'm
Maybe
pretty
a
sure that's
flashback.
exactly what just happened.
Okay. Oh,
Tanjo?
I approve of you doing the second one for safety. But
Yes. Tanjo's not the expert golfer, apparently, but it's okay. Okay. Tanjo doing the true setup here. This is a setup a lot of runners use.
Yeah. Which is because it's consistent. And he gets it.
We love consistency.
Ivan ran really far out of his normal path there. Weird.
There was one of the last seeds I played. I think I chased Ivan around for like a solid 30 seconds because I don't know if it was me or him, but like
Did he hit you with the juke near what's his name? Anton?
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course,
Unlucky.
talked to him like 3 times while trying to roll. It was
Rip.
It was
Yeah,
a
and he
whole hot
continues
mess.
to run during the cutscene to rub it in too.
Yep.
Also, since when has Tanjo's sail had his face on it? I just now noticed that. Or you know
he's
his
had that-
avatar face.
He's had that for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
I think when custom sales became a thing, I think he made that as.
Ah.
I still use like boring sale.
I use the custom sail. I like it. I think it adds some good spice.
I forget yours a chew, right?
Yeah, with the words "this is fine." Yep. That's how I feel most times playing a seed. This is fine.
This is fine.
Routing's going terribly.
Execution's awful.
Full
You know,
cleared,
it's fine.
yeah. Execution out the window. Yep.
Alright. Unfortunately, not a whole lot to talk about right now. Pretty much just watching him do the same thing back and forth, but
Well, one of them's got to crack and go to Diamond Step soon, I would think. Or not Diamond Step, Dragon Roost.
yeah, I'm surprised nobody's gone there yet. Especially with starting bow.
You can do a lot there. You can do all of it there, even.
Mhm.
I still don't know what the last dungeon entrance is. But you can still do all of DRI, most of Crescent, all of Crescent, and then most of Pop Rent. And you can
Mhm.
at least peek the final chest. I think that's probably where runners will go after this.
That would make a lot of sense, yeah.
Otherwise, you're looking at 1 out of 3 in Southern Ferry, and then going around and grabbing blue chew jellies just for a sword that doesn't logically unlock anything immediately.
Mhm.
I guess you could do Cyclos as well. You need to do Cyclos at some point. Or Phantom Ganon. Some not great options elsewhere.
Yeah. I would strongly assume these runners are probably going to head to DRI. We'll see here with Tanjo, finishing up his outside area clear.
It's like Tanjo's marked off Gale Isle on his tracker. So that's the final dungeon that doesn't have anything.
Okay, so Tanjo's going to go check Bomb Island real fast.
Oh, yeah, Tanjo has not done that. Yep.
Jim going to play it safe on the ropes and just do the full. This is the unfortunate part about when you're kind of bottlenecked, dudes. These are the things you have to commentate, unfortunately, but
Yeah. That's Gives me a break after talking for 4 hours.
Yeah, I was a little surprised when you're like, yeah, I'll do game 3 too. I'm like, you
Just wanted to make sure we
are
got a
insane.
game 3 on stream. Because I knew there was going to be some banger matches. And they have
Oh,
been. So, I'm alright. That just means I won't talk during ARAM Clash tonight, which is maybe for the better.
No, man, we need your shot calling. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways. New checks. We have them.
New checks, finally.
DRI. My favorite
Hallelujah.
island. I love DRI. I love Wind Shrine.
Love me a good wind shrine. Huge treasure chart 36.
My favorite treasure chart. It's not.
23 supremacy, anyway.
Let's see, in terms of dungeons, right? We've got Forbidden Woods, Taji, and Wind Temple that can be inside. Fuck, I missed Tanjo's hint on the by mind. I think Jim already got that one though.
That was oh my god, I forgot to write it down.
Unlucky.
I think that was the shard 6s at Windfall, I think.
Okay. Got distracted by the possibilities of what awaits inside DRC.
Shout out to the trackers for confirming
Yeah,
everything.
thank you, trackers.
You guys are the real heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, not too much you can do inside these dungeons. You can do a bit in Taji, but I wouldn't stay for super long. Maybe clear the first floor if you find it here.
Yeah.
Can do the first chest of Wind Temple, which isn't, and that's pretty much it. And then
It's cursed, but technically you
Forbidden
can
Woods. Do a little. You could do more of Wind Temple, yeah. It would be cursed.
or Tachi, I guess too, but
Oh,
either
yeah.
way you really don't want to do that.
I think opening up the warp is good, just because you have the warp portal.
Yeah.
In Season 8, which is a much needed addition, I think. I really enjoyed this. I think it's way better.
Oh, 100%.
Survey says Taji.
Tachi, okay.
I don't like how we can do 11 checks in here. Thank you, tracker.
That is disgusting. But
Yep.
I mean, technically, yes, we can. Do I expect either runner to do it? Unless they have to, probably not. Unless we find Leaf or something here, that would be pretty nice, but...
Something in Islet was path to Godan, right? And we've got Picto Box and Moblin's Letter. Nothing was behind the first Picto Box except for a Spoils bag. So either the Moblin's Letter or a Spoils check leads to something that lets us beat Taji. And we started with Bow, and bombs were locked behind Hookshot, which was Windfall, so that's not the item. So, I mean, we've gotten almost all the Spoils checks. I think it's just the mail that hasn't gotten collected.
Pretty much, yeah.
From Hosket's girlfriend.
Well, there's our delivery bag.
Okay.
So that does open up that Moblin's check.
Oh, another spiky. Shard 5
cheese.
in Taji.
Alright, are we gonna see Jim do the... We'll probably see him do right side.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Getting a hug from the friendly Chew Jelly first. Jim killing the friendly Chew Jelly.
He just wanted a hug. People sad.
I don't think it's the Chew Jelly's fault that he jumped into that.
True.
Alright. Nothing here.
Alright, so we know our key is either left side or hop across.
Interesting. Yeah, that crate's just gonna get blown up. I wonder why he pushed that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you had the time to go. There's nothing to really do, so
I suppose,
it's
yeah.
kind of whatever. But
Hey, it's a Boko Baba
at
seed.
Tuba Man.
Yeah, somebody ping Tuba? At least Tanjo's gonna go get it, right? Never
He
mind.
better. Wow.
I don't think he will, unfortunately.
No, probably not.
Also, Tanjo's save warping out of here. Probably not gonna do hop across then, at least right now. I guess maybe the water cycle's in a bit awkward spot.
Yeah.
No, just gonna leave. That's fair. So not gonna get the delivery bag, which could come back to bite him here. As Jim goes deeper into Tachi, which is in logic. Unfortunately.
Yeah, like you said, I think Jib might do. I don't know what else would Jim want to do here. I think
don't
for
know.
sure open up the warp pod, but I don't know what else.
I feel like if I were these runners, I would get Hosket's girlfriend's letter ASAP because it could potentially be your leaf or the way to cross further into Taji. And you're already right near a mailbox. But I don't know. I guess there's also Orca, which could lead to it through spoils. But they don't show up on the tracker because you don't have grappling hook yet. So I guess it can't lead to grappling hook.
Okay. See, those are the little fun, logical things you get when you turn on spoils.
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
getting
Tanjo gonna
open
get
up
the letter
pod.
now. That makes sense.
I guess I don't hate this play from Tanjo.
If you get leaf here, though, it feels a little bad. You could have
it feels
gotten
terrible, but
right after you gave the spoils. Okay. Nothing there. Never punished.
Never punished.
For a not mistake.
How dare you not route optimally every single seed?
Yeah. Routing the way I do is the most optimal way, and anybody else is crazy. Yep.
Yep.
Just makes sense. Nothing there. There's something.
Beef? No
Note to
Tamam.
Mom.
Okay.
Can't do anything with that at the moment for Tanjo.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, kind of a weird play from Tanjo overall to not check the left side, but obviously he must have a plan. But
alright, Scale the Wall's also dead, looks like.
okay.
So just that Note to Mom so far. I guess he's got the platform he can do. There's something spiky here. Iron boots.
Iron boots.
We
need
those.
them, but
Yeah,
not
exciting.
super important. Yep.
Same brain cell.
This is what happens when we've been talking to each other for years at this point. We just
Yep. Alrighty, so that Note to Mom, you know, the only thing on Pop Print wasn't foolish. If you cope enough, maybe that means the Note to Mom has a progression. Otherwise, it would have been hinted foolish.
That's always a scary thing, but wallet here on Stone Tablet. Jim's really gonna be able to hammer out a lot of mail here when with all the Note to Mom and everything, so.
Shard something in DRI, which we knew. Shard 5, I think. Shard 5 DRI, which was in Taji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Key 2.
Did Jim check hop across?
He did not.
Okay.
So definitely could still be something there. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, submarine also dead.
I usually just assume if you find a key on floor 1, odds are there's most likely
Yeah.
across has something.
Alrighty, nothing there on the floating platforms or top. So, as far as stuff Jim can do left in here, it's just this statue, and I think he has to leave unless he stores another chest to get into the mini boss or beyond.
Yeah, that's...
He can shoot but he can't get across to the second statue. Okay. So yeah, just probably gonna finish out the statue and then head out and do hop across. So Tanjo looks like not gonna be punished for going deeper on, unless the delivery bag leads to something. Nothing on Southern Ferry.
Yeah, this is kind of rough for Tanjo here. Pretty much
He has what, Cyclos and Phantom Ganon?
because
And I think that's it.
Cyclos... Yeah,
And then going back into Taji.
which feels terrible without a way to full clear it. That isn't, like, ridiculously stupid, at least.
Yeah. Or the Taji entrance, I guess. You could go in there and do a couple checks in whatever dungeon shows up there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're probably looking for...
Oh,
Wind?
unlucky.
He doesn't have irons.
Yeah. Wind Temple isn't a required dungeon. Or entrance, at least.
No, I'm just trying to think of, like, checks he could do in what dungeons that we have left, but...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Tanjo does know that there's a spiky at Southern.
Fortunately, we'll have to respawn that chest again when he gets a leaf or a way to get across, which I think is only leaf.
Yeah, I don't think Hookshot can make it all the way there.
Yeah. I guess, no, Jim can't even do mini boss. Interesting. You can't, as far as I know, get across without storage.
Might just be going upstairs to grab the 2 checks in the 1 room, maybe?
I think he's gonna reel it. Oh, never mind. He's gonna be a gamer.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah.
Unlucky. Loses gamer status there a little bit.
Eh. He's
This is a long
honorary gamer.
cutscene,
I
and you have to watch it twice.
It's like
That's rough.
It's like a solid 30-second loss for...
Does mean he'll be able to do the rest of Taji, right? At this point?
Yeah, I mean, basically, all he's gonna have to do is just come back and check mini-boss.
Okay, Cyclo Shard 8. I think Tanjo just has Phantom Ganon, and then 1 Windfall check with the 15 blue
Which is a
chews, which
sword.
gets a sword.
Yeah.
And then he has to go back into Taji, so these aren't great options. Besides, I guess he's going to Headstone now. But we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Lots of stuff.
Yeah. I guess I don't hate that play for Tanjo, but...
Get
it's not
information on
ideal.
dungeon entrances. It's not bad.
Yeah. Maybe you get lucky in one of a couple early checks in Wind Temple or FW with something, but...
Yep. Be careful about Jim's health here. A little scary. Unlucky.
Magic made when we're already full on magic. Love that.
Yeah. Don't forget the pot, Jim. Okay.
Oh, he's
good.
grabbing it. Okay. Yeah, he's playing
Nothing.
it. He's playing it super safe here, but I don't blame
Yeah.
him.
Vanilla Joy Pendant. Woo!
Nice little arrow drop
Alright.
there for Jim. All right, nothing in FW.
Yeah.
At least the first couple checks.
That's all Tanjo can do there, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody pulls out the leafless FW, they just deserve to win at that point.
I'd be very impressed considering I don't think it's possible.
I think there's like a theoretical way to do it, but it's really stupid and like I'm pretty sure it requires like door cancel or something, so or door storage, but I forget. But it's
not going to be happening
cursed.
regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't.
We don't talk about that here. That's a Crane strategy.
True. Shoutouts to Crane.
Ooh, I like that. Jim lining up where the hand is going to be and then shooting it before the targeting works on it.
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought somebody found a way to like do it in a really stupid way, but I don't know.
Alrighty. What's in Wind Temple?
Trust that. If you gamble it, it will always be nothing, but if you skip it, it will always be something.
It's Sphere 1. It's in Logic. It's spiky.
It's a spiky.
Yeah. Ugh.
How's the seed been so far? It's been an interesting one so far. Just a
Bottle
bottle.
number 3. Unlucky. I think that just drives tanjo3 back into .g, I guess. So that delivery bag is going to lead to our progression, I think, at this point. Like, we've gotten...
That's
It could be hop across, I guess. But yeah. This is a rough seed.
Yeah, Tanjo made a really interesting play, leaving Taji only doing a couple checks, but
We have Phantom Ganon, right? He's in full-on cope mode at this point, I think. Anything but going back, which
that is
I've been there,
very
you
true.
know? Not Godan. Okay. Marks that off.
Jim not gonna check hop across here.
Interesting. Yes. He still could take the other warp, but I assume he's just going to gamble it then, yeah. Go check the mail. See what that delivery bag has. Doesn't have that note to mom yet. That's in paw print, so just going to be able to get the Rock Spire and the Hosket's girlfriend.
Oh boy, a whole bunch of nothing on the shop. Alright, nothing so far from mail. So yeah, that pretty much just leaves Moblin's letter and whatever's on note to mom.
Moblin's letter is potentially a path to Godan, too, so... could be looking at something there.
If this has Leaf, I think both runners are going to come in here pretty upset, but...
Yeah.
That's a little...
Very rude seed if it's the case.
It's a little rude, yeah.
Alrighty. Nothing in FF so far from Tanjo's end.
Oh! Oh no, Tanjo. A little spooky, but should be okay.
Getting great RNG with the ground spawns. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize fully.
Still a 3-cycle, unfortunately, but
yeah.
Advo, if you're old, that means I'm a skeleton, okay?
It's spiky.
Oh my god, it's spiky. Please be hammer. That would be just disgusting.
It's hammer. Tanjo just safe scums this, right? Yeah.
Oh, you're nice. Okay.
Does that do more for us? It does give us some
It
windfall
opens up.
stuff.
It
Opens
does
up
open up
Ice Ring.
a
That's
couple
it.
things.
Yeah. Fire and Ice in this season are a little bit weaker than previous seasons.
Yeah, with no Fire Mountain anymore. That. Not that it was like amazing, but
Yeah. True, yeah. He can grab Treasure Chart 12 or something on Creeb.
listen, all I'm gonna say is last seed, Creep was hard required.
An exception to the rule.
Listen, as president of the Creep fan club, I believe in my boy.
Broken clock is right twice a day.
This is really why I wanted to come on comms. I had to defend Creep's honor after last game.
Fair enough. I will continue to hit on Creep, though, regardless.
You know what? That is valid, but
You're going to get the Fire and Ice hint, which will be very nice here, at least for Tanjo.
yeah. No matter what, Creep is always useful for that, but
Yeah, it was
huge treasure
close.
chart 30.
Treasure Chart 30.
Let's go.
Headstone FF.
Okay.
And we started
So we
one,
know-
so we didn't do the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bow and Forbidden Woods.
It's definitely nice. I mean, not a game-changing piece of information, but
Yep. I think Jim is pretty close to unlocking the seed logically, at least. Both their magics are still out of logic. Horseshoe
Yeah.
Cave and Taji Big Key Chest, both of which need Leaf at a bare minimum.
Mhm.
Which I think means the Horseshoe Cave is the first logical chest. No, first logical magic.
I believe it pretty much has to, yeah.
Yeah. Bobby did call the sword in chat before it happened. Can confirm. Unfortunately.
See, this is why Bobby's great. He makes all the right calls. He's a big creeper. I mean, he just checks all the boxes off, you know?
Oh.
Unlucky
Unlucky Tanjo.
Tanjo.
That is a...
I swear that ship in particular has like an aimbot or something. I don't know what.
Were you around for when Tanjo got bullied by like 5 gunboat shots in a row? Did you see that? That was
No,
from
I
game
didn't.
1. Okay. I will clip that later because that is honestly insane what happened to him.
I am excited to watch this clip back. Sorry, I was asleep.
No worries. Oh,
We love night
spiky.
shift life. Anyway. Okay.
Hinted shard makes sense. So whatever's in here is out of logic still. Pretty far out of logic.
Mm-hmm.
For Tanjo at least.
But if you're Tantra at this point, you're You're pretty desperate just to find something. Iron Boots were in Tachi. I don't remember. I think it was first Armos?
Yeah, first chest by Armos Knights. Yep.
Yeah.
There's that leaf. Maggie delivery. So
that
Tanjo
does...
is going to be pretty punished if he doesn't get that soon. That's going to make routing a lot easier for Jim. Jim can full clear Wind Temple. Presuming it's not, it's not locked behind Gale Isle, so it opens up a lot for Jim.
Yeah, this is pretty rough for Tanjo now.
I think the good news is he's going to be forced to go there sooner rather than later at this point.
I'm pretty sure he has no more checks left in the game outside of Tachi, so...
Yeah. And he's going back now.
Yeah. At least with the Dungeon Warp, it's not... You're not nearly as poorly punished as you used to be, but...
Yep.
Still sucks for Tanjo.
Interesting. He's getting hop across before everything else, and he's going to break in from the left side. So you can use storage to get to the mini-boss, maybe? Jim has skipped the mini-boss, so if that does end up having something that could come back to bite him. But I think that's pretty much the only punish for what he's done so far.
Yeah. And if there is something on mini-boss, that's a big advantage for Tanjo, because Jim really doesn't have a whole lot of reason to go back in.
Yeah.
For quite a while.
I guess hop across could also have something. Which would be cringe, but it could.
I thought maybe... No, Jim never checked it. Never mind.
Nah, Jim skipped it. Which, to be fair, I also like to skip it this season.
I feel
You're
like
already making so many gambles. What's one more?
Right. We'll see here, though, from Tanjo.
It's spiky.
Ooh.
Yuck. This could be very good for Tanjo, or very bad for Jim, depending on what it is. I think best case scenario is just a hammer for Tanjo.
Yeah. Of course, though.
That's not hinted by anything.
Deluxe Picto. Okay.
Nope. Yeah. No info on Manenko.
Still definitely a little spooky, but not game losing or anything.
Yeah. Tanjo will be going back to Windfall sooner rather than later after he gets the delivery bag anyways, so we'll find out whether it's something Jim needs or does not need. Tanjo has come back into Tachi after leaving, and 3 of the 4 checks he's going to find on the first floor are going to be spiky, which has got to feel a little rough.
Yeah, I don't know about the risk, but obviously we're saying this with God Vision of the Seed, so...
Yeah. Opting to just leave now. Okay. I think at least. Unless he just doesn't like the left side skip.
I think without Leaf it can be a little annoying. Nope, he's just out of there. Okay.
I respect that, honestly. You know it's not going to have Leaf in there.
Yeah. And he's probably feeling... At least I know I would feel behind. So maybe he's willing to play a little bit more risky now just to try and catch back up.
50 minutes in, no dungeons beaten. You still feel like you have like very few items that help you beat those dungeons? Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely been one of the slower ones I've seen, but it's starting to speed up a little bit. All right, so Tanjo gonna grab his leaf here.
Pop
Jim
the
just
Anton
making his.
first. Sorry.
Got to keep the tradition going.
Yeah.
Jim making his way through Wind Temple. Nothing too interesting so far, but
Hasn't really found anything, yeah.
Brew Laz. The classic spoiler block, so you can't, or foolish block. Ooh, nice save from Jim.
Nothing on
Okay.
that pick, though. So Jim not gonna get punished for skipping hop across.
Nope.
Which is definitely good if you're a Jim fan.
For sure.
He's not going back for that.
Nah.
He also skipped mini boss, I believe. And that's
He
another.
did, yes.
That's the only other opportunity for him to get punished, I think.
Which, don't get me wrong, with how this game is sometimes, I'd fully expect there to be something on. There was a bow hinted at Headstone, but Headstone is Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, so okay. I like this from Tanjo then. I'm gonna go grab the spiky you know is here. And
Mhm.
then go probably into Forbidden Woods, get another bow. And you're really just missing. Do we have the last hinted shard? I don't think we do.
I
Or
don't
was it
believe we
hinted
do.
headstone? Okay, if it's hinted headstone, then we also have that hint. So headstone, which is Forbidden Woods, has last shard, last bow, and Tanjo is going to be able to know where the final sword is based off Hyrule.
Yeah.
We're still missing the hammer, which is the only item neither runner knows about.
Yeah, and I don't think our path hint was all that useful for Hammer the Seed.
No, it's kind of just DSI to Helm Rock for bombs, which was
Yeah.
just sitting in there. A spiky here, though. Could be something big. This is hammer for Jim. That could be very good for him. Could lead him towards FF, getting that second bow, and then eventually the final bow. Does have to store this, though, because he's got no way out at the moment.
Yep, and save warping out sucks. So. It's not our hammer.
Not a
Oh, the sword.
shard. Was a sword. Yep.
Okay.
That is deep in Wind Temple, but Tanjo will get the hint.
Yes.
But he'll also have to clear a lot of Wind Temple for that, so...
Yeah, mini boss is definitely not a early check, so.
Yep.
I'm assuming there was nothing on Knight's Crest because I didn't notice anything, but
No, there's just a heart container.
okay.
No hammer, so killing these is a little annoying.
Yeah,
but
at least we do
spin
have boomerangs,
attacks.
so
Yeah, boomerang bombs and spin attacks is close enough.
yeah. Crane Wind Waker Randomizer in a restream
Who?
in 2025? Who's that guy?
Never seen him before. Weird.
Yeah, I know.
Betting on Orca 500. For some reason, the runners don't want to do that check, so I think they've turned that one off.
I wonder why they don't want to do that.
Yeah, weird. Depending on this hammer placement, this could be a very, very close race. Jim's done a lot more dungeons, but it could get nasty with the hammer.
Yeah, if you're a
If
Tanjo
it's
fan, you're
a boss or something like that.
yeah, pretty much if you're a Tanjo fan at this point, you either want it to be in like pretty much Tachi mini boss or I don't know.
Even
There's
deep in Forbidden Woods, even deep there doesn't really help too much.
Yeah, because I mean you
You
know
got so
Jim's
many
gonna full
hints
clear
pointing
it.
you there. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I'm a little surprised Jim went Wind Temple first, but well, there's our
Oh.
lights.
There it is. There's those lights. Yep. I feel like 10 minutes ago we were like, the seed's very slow, and runners still don't have many of the items needed to help clear their dungeons, and now we're looking like, oh,
Now
we're
everything
pretty
is
close
open.
to, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty close to doing pretty much everything in this seed.
Okay, spiky here for Tanjo.
Let's see if Jim can one cycle Mulgera. I don't think we've had a runner do it yet. We've had 5 Mulgeras. This is about to be the 5th, sorry.
Unlucky.
Not quite. It's a very tricky strat.
It's definitely more consistent than the bomb strat, but not easy by any stretch.
No. At least we get good music.
True.
We just get to listen to it longer.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Unlucky. Nice hitbox on them, baby. More whatever. Worm thingy.
Moldorm or whatever the
Rat.
rat.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever.
A rat is something that gets in the way and annoys you. It's like that meme with the 9 squares of not lawful, neutral.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, close enough. Gets the air snipe, which is very nice. That's a lot harder to do, I think, than the regular snipes on the ground. A lot more RNG on it. You can't really aim in any specific spot every time.
Right. Overall, pretty solid Mulgera from Jim.
Yeah. Up on the heart container though.
So yeah, Wind Temple pretty much got Baron blocked by that bottle, and well, there's
There's
a
a
sword,
sword.
there too. But
Yeah. Looks like for the first time in 10 years, there's something here in the mini boss. Let's go.
there's actually something here. Holy crap! I mean,
Oh,
that's not
maybe.
useless, but
Could be something.
it's not bottle 4.
Tanjo, is that hammer? Tanjo sword?
Tanjo, pause. I need to see what. Or was it
Mirror shield. Ah,
Yeah.
unlucky. Well, we know that's useless this seed, fortunately for him.
I mean, I'll just be the one to come out and say it. I think every seed I've seen that doesn't have AT, Mirror Shield's been pretty much completely useless.
That's fair, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Angular have anything this season yet. I'm sure there's been seeds, but of the ones I've seen.
Oh, we got more pit. There's the last Triforce
Okay.
shard. All right.
We knew that was here. I did not look close enough for that chest, but Tanjo's not
I
going
didn't
for
see
it,
that.
so
Yeah.
nothing in that one.
Interesting. He has boomerang. Maybe he just doesn't want to do this strat.
Yeah. Useless key.
Small key. Nah, nobody cares. Nope, wrong way, Tanjo. I'll go back to the door.
Tanjo?
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you can't... I guess this way works. But Tanjo, what are we doing
Just
here?
really likes rolling into the vines, I guess. Unlucky.
That's okay.
Probably starting to feel a fatigue after, you know, several,
4 hours,
almost
yeah.
2-hour races back to back-ish.
I was gonna say, probably playing for 5-6 hours now at this point.
It's not an easy game to play for that long,
No.
no matter how good you are at it.
That's why I give runners a ton of credit when they do back-to-back-to-back races like this.
Yeah, I think for sure.
Nice out-of-bounds clip here from Tanjo.
Yeah, the locked tree trunk was hinted dead, so we just have the big key chest, and then we can save warp out here in the basement.
Nothing in there, so... Overall, not the most interesting FW. A lot of stuff we
No.
knew that was in there, but...
Yeah.
Really just that Maggie's letter is the only kind of spooky thing that we've seen so far. I guess we still have double Mothula, but
Some associated mail in the heart container. Yeah. Nice. Seems very consistent with that bomb strat. Doesn't want to equip the boomerang here. Save yourself an equip.
Yep.
But equips it here anyways, because you have to. So he's going for fire arrow strats.
Spiky and double Mothula.
Cabana deed, huh? That's very funny. Cabana is foolish.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's useless, but...
Jim gonna be joining Tanjo here in Forbidden Woods. So.
Yeah. I am not too surprised at all to see Jim do this.
It makes sense, yeah.
No luck on the fire arrow strats for Tanjo, but...
Nope.
It's kind of just one of those strats that, like... Even if you do get it, I don't really know if it saves all that much time.
It's definitely the fastest if you can hit it, because you get the arrow resets every single time you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, RNG dependent, no real realistic setup for it.
Yeah. I don't really ever go for it.
So if you miss it, it may be slower than just doing... I mean, it definitely is slower than just doing boomerangs if you miss it. So...
Mm-hmm. Alright. Looks like Tanjo's... Not really sure what Tanjo's gonna do here.
Probably get the sword hit.
Yeah. Which for him will be nice, knowing that it's in, knowing that he just has to go to Wind Temple.
Yep.
But yeah, as we've said before, really, this entire seed's just coming down to wherever that hammer is.
I don't think Jim knows where his last shards are now.
No. I honestly... Oh wait, never mind. We know the last one's in it. Never mind.
Yeah. It's in the Taji sector.
Yeah. Don't think that is spiky. Nope.
Nope.
Unfortunate for Tanjo. But not unexpected by any means.
Yeah. I'm just looking for that last hammer. That's really going to decide things.
Looks like he's gonna go finish up the rest of Tachi here.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Got a fast way back in here. And you know you need to finish it off anyways.
Yeah. We have Needle Rock, open chest, or not open chest.
Yeah. Chest, gunboat at Needle Rock. Cafe Bar Postman, Zunari, Big Pig, Ghost Ship, Helm Rock King Heart Container, which can't have the hammer. Dark Nut Mini Boss, Letter from Orca, I believe are the only places that can have this hammer at this point.
Yeah, so we're down to pretty slim pickings here. Tanjo's done the first floor of Tachi, but still has the rest of it. We will see him do mini. Most likely, we'll see him do mini boss. I don't think he would skip it.
That is like the one disaster spot for Jim if it's there.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I think, is manageable, and even I think advantageous at this point.
Phantom Ganon has Jim's light arrows, so. But it was fire nice for Tanjo.
Yeah, and Jim should go get the hint after this from Creed.
Although for Jim, I don't think you really push for those light arrows right away, just because that doesn't really do anything for you.
There's only one spot they can be in, yeah.
Yeah.
That you can get them, logically, I guess, yeah.
Jim showing off the boomerang strat here.
Let's go. Small key.
Huge small key.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I might be right.
You know what?
I think
you got me there, Yal. Yeah.
I don't know if they convert 1-to-1, but maybe in other games when they call them the boss keys instead of big keys. Maybe I feel like in Wind Waker, the big key is the big key. You can't make a big small key the big key.
But what about a huge small key? Dun dun dun. Anyway.
The massive key. I don't know.
The mess. Anyway.
Alright, so Tanjo still has to do all of Wind Temple.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Jim, like you said before, Jim has a pretty heavy advantage on the dungeons. Tanjo does have a lot more of the overworld, though. So...
yeah.
This is pretty much just going to come down to... Is Tachi mini-boss a hammer or not? Bobby, don't do that to Yao. I sure do love shooting, like, what is it, 108 light arrows or something like that to kill Goma?
I don't know.
I forget the
Too
exact
many.
number, but
A bit of tomfoolery.
So, to explain for people in chat who don't know, light arrows actually give Goma more health. However, if you make the health bar too big, the game kind of freaks out and just kills Goma because it can't really, like... It just hits the point where the game is like, okay, this is too big. Just, like, the game's gonna crash if you don't.
I think
So
it overflows, yes.
Yeah, it overflows. But yeah, it's a thing. It will never be viable or anything just because...
Oh, fucking bats.
Dude, these keys are... This room alone, these keys are... disgusting.
Oh, very nice from Tanjo there. Yeah, Tanjo killing a bat just to make sure it knows what it's done. Leaving a friend alive to tell the others, I guess, too. So what, Jim just has Forsaken Fortress, right? And then just a bunch of overworld checks?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like he's just grabbing some mail here to start, but... Alright, Orca mail... Okay,
Ooh,
well...
that is unfortunate for Tanjo.
That is really bad for Tanjo, as that is... technically not quite go mode for Jim, but...
Let's see, missing 2 shards, right?
Yes. One of them he'll get here in ice, the other one...
Cyclos, I believe? Cyclos was his other shard.
Yeah.
So...
That sounds right.
I don't know when you get that, really. But he's not going to be able to put it off for super long. Just doesn't have as many checks left.
I think what I expect is Jim will check Ice Ring, go to Windfall, get his creep hint, and then do Cyclos after. That's my
I can see
current
that.
guess.
Oh, Tanjo.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Wanted to go for the jump and not kill the enemy, but it was a pretty bad spot for that bubble.
That's right, Tanjo having his weird setup for...
Right.
You know what? If it works for him, I'll take it. I just do the safety strat, but...
I've only ever done one strat, really, and then the swordless one if you need it, but... Again, it worked for him just fine there, first try.
Yep. Hammer was on Orca Mail, so... Pretty big advantage to Jim.
Yeah, I think he's heavily favored at this point.
That looked really weird on Jim's side, but... Alright. Jim actually just gonna go straight to FF, so
Unlucky Tanjo.
unlucky for Tanjo.
Doesn't need the creep hint. Just gonna find him here.
So yeah, pretty much the only real way I'm coping out of my mind here, because I'm pretty sure this is just Jim's game to lose, but unless Jim puts off Cyclist for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't see too much of a way for Tanjo to get back into this, but weird things have happened, so...
Never know, yeah.
Jim getting... I'd say probably average RNG, getting the 2 ground spawn and an upper spawn.
Tanjo actually gonna make decent use of this magic refill. See if I'm in equip.
Never punished.
Yeah. I will say the one shot on Cyclos has not been one that's been hinted by a ho-ho on any side so far. So neither runner knew it was there.
I didn't know they added Pokemon to this game. Anyway.
Yeah. They got a couple Pokemon models. Custom trainers, Lucario, Pokemon trainer.
Yep. It's weird that we don't... I don't think any of our runners really use... But I forget what all models people use all the time.
Yeah, Jim's been ignoring these chests because they've all been wooden. He's peeked them. With CTMC, all the wooden chests do not have any progressive items to help us beat the game. So if runners grab them, it's usually trying to find money or just to store the chest to use the janky collision.
Yep, one of the more, I'd say, well-received changes that Wind Waker's had.
Oh yeah.
Because it kind of felt terrible to open up every chest in the game, every seed. But...
Jim checking the inventory, knows he's got those lights. Just needs that one shard now.
Yep. Alright. Tanjo finishing up his Tachi here. I would guess would probably at least check mail before he goes to Wind Temple.
Do it on the way, yeah. Stop at Windfall real fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you commit to doing everything at Windfall. I guess you can check mail here too. That also works.
Yep. So we will know that he might go FF with getting the hammer here, but
You have to do it anyways, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point. Doesn't really matter too much the order in which you do
not
it.
really. He's gonna full clear both. Well, I guess technically he could go mode FF if he skips it here, but
He already did most of FF Battle Logic. He just didn't
Yeah.
do the boss. Looks like he's gonna finish it up.
Yeah, makes sense. Unfortunately, no chest left, so it's a little bit annoying to get. But
Yep. You can always take the long way, the old-fashioned route. Wrong way, Tanjo. Nope. Okay.
oh, he's fixing it. We're good.
Yep. I'm gonna say he watched me do this in. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I did some races yesterday, or some Wind Waker yesterday. That's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil anything. But I did this, and that he was there for it.
I'm assuming it did not go well, just from the tone, but
No, it did. Oh, he's doing something interesting. Huh. I did not do that. I have not seen this before. That's kind of cool. Huh.
I don't know if I've ever seen this route either. Yeah.
This is the route Bobby was talking about, I think. Maybe? Okay, there's the hint for the last shard. So Jim now knows where it is. Unless he thinks it's Ghost Ship, which I wouldn't. I don't think he would either.
I think you have to. Well,
You go Cyclos 100% first time.
You go Cyclos first, yeah.
Yeah.
He's checking if he has Ghost Ship. He doesn't have it, so.
I think this puts Jim in a very, very good spot.
I hope Jim recognizes that he hasn't checked Cyclos, which looks like he's.
He should.
Yeah. The only thing that would suck is if somehow he got Ghost, but yeah. It's supposed to be go mode for Jim.
Yeah.
I don't really see a world where Tanjo comes back from this, but
Oh, you're a whole Wind Temple behind, and you have to clear a lot of it too.
yeah.
So, just unfortunate the way things shook out for Tanjo this seed.
Yeah, that leaving Tachi right away was. It was definitely a risky play, but I don't mind taking the occasional risky play, but just didn't work out for him this season.
Leaving the left side basement or first floor was especially risky. Those are like same speed with Leaf without it. So that's kind of the question mark for me there.
Yeah.
And even though Jim stuck with it, didn't give him much else further in, but he was still able to do it all in one go, which was great for him in terms of just having that dungeon done and just being able to not have to worry about it.
Yeah, doing triple dip into Tachi does not feel very good, but
no. Entering Hyrule around the 133 mark.
Should be probably like a low 140s finish here for Jim. Yeah, Tanjo's not in go mode. I don't.
Tanjo is missing the last sword that he doesn't know about, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he knows it's at Wind Temple, but he doesn't know.
Doesn't know where it is, the Wind Temple. Also, yeah, no bait bag, so we'll actually do real strats for PG3.
What?
I guess
no.
Not that the bait bag strats are any less real, but you know.
I agree. Lame strats. I agree with that, Bobby.
Yeah. There's a cursed pink color on like every enemy here, actually.
It's very
Pink
bright
chew
on
jellies.
the moblins.
Pink moblins, pink pea hats. All right, this one's not pink. Let's go pick a sword. Interesting. And you turning off the fans. Oh wait, we've already gotten this chest. Yeah. This is the correct play. Never mind.
Nice little
Oh
ledger.
my goodness!
Oh
Tanjo.
my lord.
That is almost an insane shot. That's why I've started flying my car super high up into the sky,
Yes.
so that it doesn't even trigger the Wizrobe in that first room. If you're already skipping, if you're in go mode or something.
Listen, Bobby, if you want to rewrite the code to do that, be my guest, but... Go to ET trial, grab your bombs, grab your bait bag.
That was a PG one. Good first shot. Very nice.
Middle right. Might wait for the attack cycle now. Oh, now he's gonna have to.
Not gonna be able to hit that one. Shot a little too late, unfortunately. Alright. I like the aggression from Jim so far here.
Yeah.
If you can like stun lock, not stun lock, but just keep PG and just like one swing back and forth and then you hit him again, like you can get 3 insanely fast shots.
Yep. Not the fastest PG by any means, but still pretty solid.
Oh yeah. For playing 4+ hours of Wind Waker in a row, pretty damn good.
That's faster
5
than
at this
mine.
point, I think.
That's faster than mine when I'm not playing for 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
Not quite with the double crit, but
Looks like he opted not to even shoot, I think.
yeah,
I think it was more of the camera spinny time. Like they should have a photosensitivity, not photosensitivity, just like motion sickness warning for that side.
If you have vertigo or anything, please look away.
Yeah. All right, Jim. How do you defeat this enemy with no bait? Okay, yeah, you just skill issue it. The fastest strat.
Just, nail the first shot real quick. Just gonna bomb stuns. Okay.
Nice. Very clean PG3.
Very nice, yeah.
Be deceptive. You can lose a lot of time on PG3 just to random movements that he does. Kind of annoying.
How can you say bait is better than this? Because
I agree.
it's cool.
So is hitting shots with very minimal, like just going for just shots out of nowhere. It's pretty fun too. I don't know.
It's one of those.
I've
it's
come
a
to
preference
enjoy
thing.
bait strats a little more than I used to. I'm still not fully convinced.
I don't know if it's actually faster or not, but
it looked like PG made a beeline straight forward every single time. Except when you're Tanjo and it flipped 180 and stuck its tail out of bounds for some reason once on him, which is pretty funny.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. All right. Hog slide
This-
even. Wow.
Jim is cooking with this high roll right now.
Sub 140 then. Very fast pace, honestly.
No soup. It'll be close. It might be like a very low 140.
Come on, cutscene.
Yeah.
Any minute
Looks
now.
like I hate that. Like any other time, especially when you're in a race, these cutscenes feel like they're 2 hours long.
Yeah. Not gonna be quite sub 140, but still a very impressive time.
Oh yeah.
Given how the seed felt so rough 50 minutes in.
Yeah, I think this is for sure one of the slower starting seeds I've seen. No dungeons in 50 minutes is pretty insane. But there we go.
GG's to Jim.
GG's to Jim.
Oof.
Final time of whenever bot decides to show it. There we go. 140.18.
Close enough. Yeah.
And looks like we are joined by our 2 runners. GG's, guys.
GG's, y'all. Oof.
GG.
GG.
Oof. That was a hell of a series.
I'm glad that Dungeon Entrance Randomizer finally decided to show up for the 3rd seed.
Yeah.
True.
So we should ping a
Yeah.
dev or something. Let them know maybe.
Tanjo,
Yeah.
please fix.
Yeah. Although I would have liked TWW not being in all these seeds.
Maybe
I
for season
really
9.
messed up my my TWW stuff this seed, I think. But
Yeah, I mean, logically, that was pretty mean that you had to go into TWW to get delivery bag so that you could get leaf, so that you could then go get magic, logically, at Horseshoe.
yeah, like I went into TWW, and then I just did the first like the right side, the 2 checks in that one room, and then I left. And I came back and I did all of floor 1, and I got like the delivery bag and Picto, and then I left again because I really didn't want to do grappleless and leafless TWW, but
Right.
like I was just thinking about it throughout the seed. Like I should have just done all of floor 1 when I first went in, and it would have made things a little easier for me. But yeah, that was just bad. And then I just like I just did everything in the overworld before, and even like I dipped all the dungeons before going into TWW, just because I really wanted to find a leaf or grapple at least for it. But
Yeah, I mean, at the start of this seed, we got the eyelet path, the diamond step path, and the horseshoe path. So my strategy was to just immediately super swim after doing outset. Immediately super swim to eyelet, get all those checks, do diamond step early, get all those checks, and then hope that the path at horseshoe was not the outside chest. And thankfully it wasn't. But then it didn't end up mattering anyway, because I didn't have anything to use magic with by the time I got the 2nd magic upgrade.
right, yeah, yeah. That
That-
2nd magic was kind of interesting.
We were forced to get.
Yep. Yeah, I just didn't want to risk the play golf check being the item, so I put it off. I went to Islet immediately, got the Picto, and then I just did Windfall, and I was hoping I'd find Hookshot at the minimum before going to do the Horseshoe Diamond Step, just in case.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I figured that the item this is there, like I still needed Leaf and Hookshot in the seed, so I figured there's a chance that I don't need to rush these checks. And like you said, like the magic wasn't super useful in the end. But I don't even know if bombs were that useful either, other than doing Tachi, I guess. But
I have to log in again? Can't even let them
You all
know.
are back now.
And we're back.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Dang, we could have had the interview in chat.
Unlucky.
We were discussing the seed. I don't know if these guys want to recap everything, but
yeah,
I got.
I mean, game 1, I just really could not find a bow.
Yeah.
I thought
I
about going
found the
to
bow decently
do.
early.
Yeah, I thought about going to do Leafless Horseshoe, but I don't know. Like a lot of I guess because of this season, there's a lot of times where you leave whole islands untouched, stuff like that. So I was like, maybe if I route the shards, I route the swords and stuff like that. Maybe I won't have to even touch Horseshoe in the end. But then not having a bow really, I had to do DRC forwards without a bow, and then I full cleared Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, that was definitely
Yeah.
the decider in game 1,
Mhm.
at least from my perspective.
Yeah. So that was a little rough. Game 2, I don't super remember if there
You
was
sought out
something
a lot of
funky about it.
ho-ho hints. You were really aggressive with the ho-hos that seed, and which let you get your shards, which kind of gave you an advantage. But you went for some
Yeah.
ones that I normally don't see runners go for, which I guess you both did in game 3, or at least Jim did. Got the ho-oh outside of Forsaken Fortress, which I feel like runners tend to skip.
Oh, that's interesting. I feel like that one's not too far away. The one I skip a lot is the outset one. I ended
Yeah.
up grabbing it either this seed or the last seed, just because I was all of a sudden really if I had the shard, I was basically go. So then I super prioritized it. Game 1, I don't think I talked to a single ho-ho. The shards kind of just fell into
Yeah, they
my
were very
into
fast
my
early
lap.
on.
Yeah, game 2, I talked to the 2 I won.
That
'cause
one
I was
too.
going
Yes.
from Cyclos to Earth Temple entrance. And I was like, I'll just talk to this guy with the hook shot. It's not very slow to go visit it. I briefly crossed my mind to do the Octo Fairy too, but I was like, no.
We were wondering what you
my-
were doing there. It's like you're going for the Octopus. I don't even remember there's a ho-ho there because nobody gets it.
Yeah. But
Gotta go for the flight control platform one.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that one's too spooky. That one, I don't think I've talked to a single time.
I think we were talking about it in chat. I think there's only been maybe 1 or 2 seeds where somebody's actually gotten flight control ho-oh.
Yeah, early on, I'll focus on islands that have a ho-ho if I'm missing shards. I went to Bomb Island fairly early when I had other stuff to do. I still had Diamond Step and Horseshoe to do. But I was like, I'll do Bomb Island into Private Oasis, grab the 2 ho-hos. But yeah, like I don't go out of my way because like you still need to clear a lot, and it's just gonna tell you the shards in this island that you were going to anyways for the most part. So yeah.
Alright, there we go. Next season, we gotta revamp where that one is, put it in a better spot.
The flight control ho-ho?
Yeah.
Or we can include the flight control minigame for the sub.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be down to see the sub at least, but
Include the minigame, but you don't start with Song of Passing, so you can't cheese it and all this.
No.
oh my god.
There's no like logical requirement for Song of Passing for that.
You would finally, their islet and Private Oasis. I guess
Yeah.
BRI as well. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, and then both Game 1 and Game 2 had Wind Temple Go modes, like Foolish is.
Yeah.
Of course, this one has to have your Go mode sword like on mini boss.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to do a 1 cycle too. It's something that I practiced a little bit, but I just couldn't get it today. Today was not the day for that.
Yeah, I couldn't get it either.
I did get Grapple Skip, though. That one also has been giving me pain, and I got that one.
Let's go.
Equally
those.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also don't remember too much of Game 2.
From what I do remember, it was pretty.
Did you find the grapple in Game 2?
Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was on like Tingle Mail or something.
Okay.
I remember. I mean, I got it at some point where I was like, I don't need this anymore, but I guess I have it now.
Yeah. I remember not having that, but that's about it. And then Game 3, I guess, had the blue chews, which was nice, I guess, because it's kind of a feature of the season.
I'm a big fan of it personally, but
It's interesting, yeah, because you got to decide. Because one of the reasons why I put off Diamond Step 2 was just so I could, like, if I was going to do Diamond Step early, then it'd be, like, I'd have to, leave the island early or something, like, to get the blue chew there. Like, there are other blue chews I guess I could have gone, but...
I find it's pretty easy to get Northern Fairy, the 2 at Crescent, and then Pauperant, and then the 5th one is kind of just a wild card this season. Pick it up wherever
Right.
you are visiting
Yeah.
early on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was interesting. Didn't really have to rush it though this seed because it's just a sword.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
there was a world where I was thinking like, oh, maybe like it'll be first sword, and then there's a little bit more of a benefit to going for it. But then, like 10 seconds later, one of you guys found it on Beetle.
Beetle
Uh,
Shop Ship.
Yeah. I was like, okay, well, that's not a thing
Yeah.
anymore. But
Yeah, I mean, I didn't check that for a while because I don't like to go into the ship until I have money for it. So like, even though we started on Outset, like I didn't check what Beetle Shop was until I went back to Outset with like a fairy and stuff like that.
makes sense, yeah. It's tough with early game money. Sometimes can be pretty rough. So
Need to worry about it a lot more this season than in previous ones, given that we have to
For
buy Tingle Mail in most seeds, and we don't have any free money from the Tingle statues.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm used to it though. Cries in TPR.
But yeah, I guess GG's. Thanks for doing the series back to back. It was a little fun. Definitely felt the exhaustion a bit in Game 3.
Yeah.
But
I mean that's totally valid after playing for close to 6 hours straight.
that's
Sorry
That's
for
exciting to
knocking
watch,
you out of
though.
the tournament.
yeah, that's just average Uter seed time. seed limp, so no big deal. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess for my part, I wasn't really expecting much for myself this tournament. I wasn't really expecting to even get a win, so making this series a 2-1 for or a 1-2, like taking a game, I guess, is good enough for me. And yeah, I don't know. Good luck with the climb through the lower bracket.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be tough. See if I can make anything of it.
Yeah. Do you know your next opponent yet? I don't know what the bracket looks like.
Yeah, it's me.
Did we fix the command?
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, I'm facing Jim next. So
I see.
Okay.
Well, any predictions on who's gonna win, Jim?
I mean, at this point, it could go either way, but I would probably bet 60-40 on Alex.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see. You've been pretty good this season. I feel like you've done a lot better this season. Not that you were bad previous seasons, but comparatively, you are good, better this season.
Yeah, Jim, you were terrible last season.
Yeah, this guy kind of sucked last season. He's a free win. I don't think. But yeah, it should be good either way. Should be very close.
Yeah.
I'm excited for sure.
Good luck to both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Thank
think.
you.
Anybody
Think
have
on that
anything
one.
else, or good to pass it over?
Sounds like
all good.
cool. Then GG's and congrats to Jim on his win. Sorry, got a ping. Thank you to our two commentators, Alex and Snacks, our trackers, Lotta Chumyaka and Laz, and of course, please give both of our runners a follow. I don't know if we have a Wind Waker race on the schedule till next week, but keep an eye out. We'll be back here or on ZSR2 with the MMR qualifier in about 20 minutes and a cross keys linked to the past race. With that, we're going to go right over to Platicorn, who's doing some Wind Waker rando. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good rest of your weekend.
Goodbye.